Red Dead Redemption 2, and I've done a bit of stuff off camera, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But I feel like most importantly is look what I found. That's right. Turned out that I actually needed to finish another mission and unlock the stable and get the horse brush in order to get the white Arabian here to spawn. So, let's see if we can't convince it that we're friendly and that it should give us a ride. So we're going to have to approach real slow.
Easy now.
And you can see on the bottom right, we've got a little bar. And you'll feel the controller vibrate, and that bar will start to go down when the horse is getting nervous. And when that happens, you need to just stop and press the square button,
Stay
like
calm.
so. And then that'll keep the horse calm.
Whoa,
Ooh,
easy.
okay. Let's pat her. Come on, girl. You and I are gonna be best of friends. Just look at how beautiful this horse is, though. Alright, let's pat one more time. And then, here it goes!
Okay,
Oh,
now.
we gotta stay on. No, 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 no! No! Ugh.
Damn it.
Okay. Clearly that did not go as hoped. So, whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't run, Morgan. We don't want to make the horse nervous. So now, we're just gonna go for that again. And eventually, we should be able to convince the horse that we should be best buddies. And I think what I did wrong is that, and I'm approaching slowly again. We don't want to spook it any more than it already is.
Whoa, whoa, wait. Hey, where you going?
That's what I want to know. Where are you going? Come on. You and I are gonna be absolutely bestest of friends. Okay, and it's possible if we've spooked it too much, we may have to come back again. Let me just see if I can't track it. Huh. That's odd that it's not showing the track. But, I mean, I can see it here, but Eagle Vision isn't letting me highlight it. So, that's a bit disappointing. Thankfully, I can track it kinda with my own eyeballs. So let's
Easy,
try this
girl.
again.
Okay, now.
So we're just gonna need to approach really slowly again. Like I said, as soon as your controller starts to vibrate strongly and you see that bar dip in the bottom right, you just press square.
Shh, 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 shh.
Let's see.
Nice and easy.
I know I've spooked the horse. Come on, girl.
Stay calm.
Okay.
Easy now.
And you know we've already put the bit and bridle on, so I feel like at this point we have to get the horse. Otherwise, you know, we can't just leave a bit and bridle in a wild horse. So it doesn't look like it's gonna let me pat again. So let's just
You're
mount, and let's
good.
see if I can't do a better job. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on, come on. Come on, we got this.
Stay calm now.
No, 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 no. Oh,
Damn
crap.
it.
Okay, it is.
Let's try that again. No, no, wait. No, no, stay here.
have to get up there again until it's kind of done moving. And hopefully I don't lose it in these trees. I mean, that's another problem. Again, the horse is white, the snow is white. It can be pretty easy to lose track of it. I can hear it, so it's still up there. There it is.
Whoa there.
Okay. Let's try this again. I think what I might need to do is just kind of
Now,
mash
settle
square,
down.
which is the button to calm it down while you're mounted. And I think I might be missing that. And
Nice and easy.
so if I'm just mashing square, I'll definitely get it anytime it shows up. And then it's definitely left stick to balance.
Shh, easy now.
So I just need to kind of keep Arthur centered on the horse while mashing square until the horse calms down. And one of the things I've done off camera was just a whole bunch of jogging to get Arthur's stamina up.
Whoa, whoa.
So I should have sufficient stamina to stay on until it's tamed,
There
if
we
I can
are.
keep Arthur from falling off. So let's just pat one more time, just for good measure. And then here we go. Let's try this again. Alright.
Whoa.
Okay.
Easy, damn it.
Oh, and I'm supposed to pull backward on the left stick. That's one of the other things I'm missing.
Ain't
Okay.
giving up. Settle down.
No, not behind the tree. I can't see. Okay. Whew, okay, that's what I was missing. I didn't read that prompt and I'd forgotten about it. So you hold back on the left stick and you balance. Okay. Whew, well, look at us. We have my favorite horse in the whole game. At least from before. Let me just do this real quick. So, I mean, we'll see. They've added a couple of new horses that they brought in from Red Dead Online. And, you know, some of them look nice. But, you know, I'm not convinced. So, you know what? I think it's time. The mission that I did off camera, I actually ended up buying a new horse as part of unlocking the stable and getting the brush. So, it's time for you guys to meet the very creatively named My Horse. Here it comes.
That's good.
Okay, I guess I'll come to you.
Slow
And
up.
here we have My Horse. You can see the bottom right. There's its name. So, yeah, I mean, sorry to tell you, buddy. You know, we had a good run. We actually did a lot of running. Most of the time, you kind of just followed behind me because I was jogging around trying to build up my stamina core. But you know what?
That's it, boy.
All good things must come to an end. And yeah, sorry about this, but
Let's lighten the load.
you know, you probably thought you were special. Turns out, not so much. Yeah, so this is now my main horse. You can see that's become my secondary horse. On the back, I've actually got some pelts, including a bear that I skinned. So I'd kind of like to keep that. So what I can do, I believe, is I should be able to do... so there's two kinds of whistles in this game. If you press a short burst, that just tells your horse to come. You know, to follow, to come to your current location, but not necessarily anything else. If you hold down for a long whistle,
Yep.
like that, it actually tells your horse to follow you. So now you can see I've actually got my secondary horse following around behind. Now, you can actually do this if you're out hunting on purpose. So if you want to bring back like two deer carcasses or something like that for extra meat, you can do that by having your second horse. But yeah, let's go ahead and bring our new horse on back to Valentine, and let's get it named and kitted out with some better stuff. Another thing you can do is while you're riding around in the world, let me just want to see what the quality on this RAM is. 2 star, it's not worth it. So another thing that you... What was that?
Easy.
Man, these just flopped out of the sky. Rotten and rotten. Yeah, okay.
Girl.
Neither of those are worth grabbing. Anyway, what was I talking about? Completely forgot. Got sidetracked by the scary carcasses just flopping in the middle of nowhere. Oh well. You know what? If it's important, I'll remember. Or, you know, not. I don't know. Alright.
Hey, you're big, girl.
But yeah, so as you're riding around, a way that you can build up your horse bonding pretty quickly is just every 5 seconds or so, click in the left stick, and that'll calm your horse, which is actually useful if it's been spooked by predators. It's useful to do that. But then also, you can see right there, it popped up on the right side of the screen, it'll increase your bonding points. It's kind of like XP for your horse. And
You're all right, girl.
it's a good way to build it up pretty quick. Another way that you can do it is you can actually lead your horse around, and that can be helpful for restoring its cores. So you can see like its health core, a little bit on the low side right now, a little under half. So I don't know if leading it around will increase your health core or not. I know it'll increase the stamina core. But then it'll also increase bonding at a pretty quick rate. So if you're actually just trying to increase bonding, one thing you can do is just start leading your horse. Just take it somewhere, you know, take it across the map. And by the time you get across the whole map, I think that should have maxed it out. It's not a very fun way. I would rather just kind of keep petting my horse as I'm riding around normally. But it works, and it's fast, so, you know, if your horse just died or something, and you got a new one and you want to increase the bonding level quickly, or, you know, something along those lines, it can be worth it. Just look at this game, though. Crazy. Even though I have to say, finding this horse was, even after I finally unlocked the mission that made it possible, it was still not easy. Oh, okay, well, that ruined the pelt. I want to just leave it, though. Let's see, I want the Springfield rifle. Yeah, it's like a 1 star, and I can't see worth a darn. Okay, fine. You win today, small animal. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back on the path where I can see again. So yeah, I did a couple of things. What is this one? 1 star. Kind of off camera. One of them was just running around a lot. So you can see my stamina core is actually, I think, level 8. Somewhere around there. Another 1-star. So I got that way up. I was kind of tired of having low stamina and having to deal with that when I was doing various activities. And so that was just like running and running and running and running was kind of how I built that up. Another thing that I did is I actually went out and grabbed some of the locations that have gold bars, and I didn't get all of them, but I did get a lot of them. Waiting for my horse to catch up. Come on. Okay, there we go. And so I sold those at a fence, and I actually, I have some cash now. Where do I display my cash? Do I
Okay then.
go to the side? Yeah, there we go. So you can see up there. Plenty of cash now. So won't be scraping quite so much for money. Just want to be able to buy some of the weapons and upgrade my gear a little bit. I still haven't unlocked very many weapons. So what I have bought is I bought the varmint rifle. I'll show you at a gun shop so you can see the guns. But yeah, bought some of the guns that I want for hunting. Not really for combat, just because there weren't too many of the guns I wanted for combat available right now. Now, one thing I did do is I went to a location where there's this family who seems to have been living out in Lemoyne for ages, and they're so insular that they've actually kind of built up their own almost a language. They use English, but then there's a whole bunch of nonsense words sprinkled in there that have a meaning to them. But they're hostile immediately, and they've been robbing passersby and whatnot, and so they're definitely enemies. And I went ahead and I fought them, and one of the guns you get there is the semi-auto shotgun, so that's good to have. I kind of want to drop this stuff off at camp, not necessarily here. Especially since, the money you get from hunting is so negligible, it's pretty much not even worth it. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I don't really see any reason to have both of my horses. So I'm going to go ahead and just move the bear pelt over. To my new horse. And I'm going to stable this guy.
Boy. Let's go.
I don't know that I'm going to use them ever again. But I don't want to lose them either. So let's just stable this guy. And just
Maybe feed a little bit more. We've got room in the stable
okay.
if you need it.
And then let's grab our new horse here. Now, last time I played, I named the horse here Snowball for obvious reasons. Actually, I think I named it Dirty Snowball because it kept getting dirty all the time, and so it just looked like a snowball that had dirt on it. Yeah, Dirty Snowball. But in this case, ooh, look at that! Like I said, Dirty Snowball. So let's go ahead. How do I? Is it under upgrade? Services. Here we go. Okay. Let's rename the horse. And this time, I think I'm going to go with Silver.
Oh, dear me. That's an odd name.
Silver is an odd name. Okay, thanks. I thought this was a judgment-free zone here, but I guess not.
Absolutely. Good decision.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's just do that.
It'll look great on your horse.
I kind of like natural, or maybe long. Obviously, color-wise, I want it to stay that white color. So either long or natural.
Good, honest folk around these parts. And
Let's
I
leave it
know
natural, honestly. I
I'm
like
one
that
of them.
best. Tail-wise, I'm
I'm
probably going to
convinced
also leave
horses
this
love
natural. Yeah, I mean, like, the braid is kind of a neat look, but I also don't like it very much. It just looks strange to me to braid a horse's tail. I mean, people do it, obviously, but it feels weird. So let's leave that alone. But equipment. This we
I've
can
always
do.
had a way with horses,
It's
you know.
distracting me that it's so dirty. I just want to wash it already, but I will in a minute. Okay. So, saddles.
Real
And this
fine
is part of the
saddles here.
reason I just went ahead and I got those pre-purchased saddles. Huh. It's so dirty. Okay, I like this one. That was pretty nice. Is that it?
Good
Okay,
saddle
I
will
don't
go a
like that.
real long
I
way.
do like that.
Trust me.
Don't like that. That one's okay. Not a fan. I like that. So I guess it's between this one and this one here. I think between those two, I like this one slightly better. I mean, we gotta go improved, right? It's a white horse, so do we do contrast? Do a black color scheme for everything? Or do we stick with the white color scheme? Or just go brown, it's hard to go wrong with this, just kind of the standard brown. Honestly, I like
You
that
must be
best.
a
I'm just going to leave it
connoisseur.
that way. I don't know what improved does for you. Does it... Here we go. Oh, okay, here we go. So it's, oh wow, the standard saddle actually makes things... Oh, it's just saying it's worse than what I have. Okay, so that's what it does. We gain minus 12% core drain rate for health, minus 16% core
Did you
drain
notice
rate
that
for
weird smell
stamina,
around
and
here?
plus 14%
I've no
regen
idea
rate for
where
the
it's coming
improved
from.
saddle. And then obviously smaller numbers for all of those for the stock saddle. Okay, alright. Is it different between the different saddles? Alright, 14, 16, 16. 12, 16, 14. Interesting. So it is different.
Do you know horses just love a lump of sugar?
I mean, I
Just
love a
my
lump
two
of
cents.
sugar, so, bring it at me. Okay, so this actually has better stats, and the fancy one, I do like. So let's
Excellent choice,
do
sir.
this, and color-wise, I kind of like that. No, let's stick with the walnut. Okay, so now we got saddlebags.
You can't have too much with you out in the wilderness.
Upgraded saddlebags. Okay, so this one, it doesn't even tell me what upgrade it does. They're larger, obviously. I don't know, can you store a bunch of... I mean, I know you can store your weapons and whatnot on your horse, but I don't know if there's actually a limit to what you can store on your horse. Arthur's satchel is pretty limited, but I haven't really noticed too much of a limit when it comes to the... Let's go. I like this
I
chestnut.
hear the grass a few miles
Okay, well,
out
we're
is
going to get the
good.
upgraded one. Don't know what it does,
Horses
but...
love it.
So the stirrups, I already
You
got the
can tell the
best
difference with these
stirrups.
additions.
So the these covered stirrups, you can see over there, they've increased, on the left, they've increased speed and acceleration, and they've actually reduced stamina drain rate by 50%. Obviously, that's a pretty big deal. And they're not expensive at all. This is one of the first things I would say when you're getting your horse and getting it set up. Go in, buy the nicest stirrups. Worth it. Okay. Let's look at horns. Do these have any effect? I doubt it. So, we're going to be picking this based pretty much entirely on looks. Oh, I like that. Are there different colors available? Okay, so it looks like this is what we have right now. I like this better, though. So yeah, that's going on there. Okay, blankets. Do these have any effect? I don't think so.
And not need it than the other way around.
Really, I'm not seeing the blanket much on this one. It's kind of hidden. So I don't think it matters too much what we get. So just based off of what I can see, I like this one. And then bedrolls, we've got the wool bedroll, padded bedroll, and the canvas bedroll. I mean, honestly, that looks really uncomfortable. That one looks okay. I like this one better though. So let's check out some of the other colors. Blue's not bad. I like that. Let's go with that. Okay. I think that's good for the horse. Appearance we already looked at. We already did the services. Alrighty. Well, you know, as they say, first provisions, I don't look at either of that. And that's what we just did. Okay.
Horses are friendlier than people.
Horses are friendlier than people. Man, I can see why this guy works in a stable now.
Bye for now. Horses are always welcome.
And now it's clean. Why was it just filthy while I was in there?
Nice girl.
That's another cool thing. So you could actually brush your horse without getting off of it. Something I did not realize at first. You can also feed your horse. So, pro tip. Let's see. I don't know if the guns.
Let's get going. Watch it. Watch yourself. Next time you see us.
Yeah, you bet.
Okay.
Bunch of damn shitty scum in that bar.
None too good, I tell you.
Bunch of long sleeve lowlifes.
That was a thing. No, the gunsmith is closed. Well, that's fine. I wonder what time it is. Hello? Can I not do that on a horse? No. Like, yeah, I guess you can't do that on the horse. Okay. So, I'm assuming, I mean, this doesn't say AM, PM. I think this is AM, so I think it's like, you know, almost 6 in the morning. So you would think businesses will be opening soon, but, you know, let's just show stuff the hard way. So, pistol-wise, I did go ahead and get, come on.
Morning.
There we go. I did get the volcanic pistol here. So, I'm not going to be using that much, but, grabbed it anyway. Just generally not a huge fan of the pistols. I prefer the revolvers. So then gun-wise, we already had the carbine repeater. I'm going to replace that as soon as I can. It's the worst repeater in the game. I mean, you start with it, so no surprise there. But I picked up the Springfield rifle. So you can see, got that in the nice cherry wood, gave it wraps, gave it an engraving. Looks pretty nice. This gun is one that I'm going to be using for quite a while. I also gave it a scope, which you can toggle on and off, so that's really helpful when you're hunting. And I mostly will just use this for hunting. It's not the greatest for standard combat, so that's mostly what this is going to get used for. And then I also got the varmint rifle. So you can see this one, I went with the gold with black engravings. The other one I did black with gold engravings. And wraps again, cherry wood. This is going to be kind of my go-to style. I like it a lot. But yeah, so this is real nice looking. And this shoots little 22s, so this is good for birds and rabbits and that sort of thing. The only other gun I got, I think, yeah, is I went ahead and I picked up this here, which I haven't customized yet at all. I think I'm going to go do that now that the gunsmith is open. But yeah, so I picked up the pump action shotgun, like I mentioned before. And this, this could be useful in combat. So, probably not going to be using it a whole bunch, but it's going to be one of the weapons that I will dip into, depending on the situation.
Do come in.
Real quick, there's not going to be any new guns available, unfortunately. Still need to progress with the story for those, which I will do soon, I think. But let's just get this guy upgraded.
Good.
So,
Ain't no trace of rust
as
on
far
that
as
as far as I
actual
can see.
upgrades that will
You know what?
improve your
Bet you can use
stats,
some rifling on this thing.
a lot of guns can have extended barrels, and most, if not all guns, you can improve the rifling. Then you can also generally put on iron sights.
You'll be very pleased with this.
Some guns you can also put on a scope. The shotgun you can't, unsurprisingly. That doesn't make a ton of sense. So then the stock, really, these don't change the stats at all. It's just for the look, if you prefer the different grains. I'm going to leave it at standard. That's generally been my favorite. Now the wrap, it doesn't actually say it, so it's kind of hard to tell. What this is going to do is it's actually going to decrease the rate at which your weapon degrades. So it gets dirty and it'll start doing less damage. So I just always go for the wrap. It's going to save me on gun oil to keep things maintained, all that. So now, let's just look at the styles.
With some engraving.
Honestly, I think I'm just going to go gold. Let's do black and steel on this one. Frame, we're going to go gold. The hammer, I like the black and steel. Sights, I like the black and steel. Helps it stand out against the gold. And then the trigger, black and steel. So, pretty happy with that. Engravings. I've actually really never
Valentine connected
done the separate engravings. Generally, I'll just go like this and do the main engraving.
Hey, how would I know?
I like this one. And then let's do black and steel. Help it stand out. Oh, you can just turn off parts of the engraving. Well, I mean, obviously I want the engraving. You can also get carvings. You really can't see them underneath the grip or the covers.
If you need anything,
so
let me know.
I generally don't put them on. It's just here I like the walnut generally, and it looks a little dark against its current varnish, but this is my go-to, is the wild cherry. I like the way wild cherry looks, and you can see the walnut makes more sense in terms of the wild cherry.
Any information about anything,
All right.
anything at all, you can give me a shout.
Actually don't know if I have much in the way of ammo for it.
Beautiful condition. Keep it up. I'd recommend loading up on extra ammo.
Yeah, so let's just stock up. Usually once you kind of just buy the maximum amount of ammo for a gun once, you're usually good from there for quite a while. You'll generally pick up enough just wandering around the world, fighting enemies and whatnot. So I think that's all we need to do in town. So let's drop this stuff back off at camp. And then I think I want to do this this mission, just because poor Kieran. I liked him as a character quite a bit, and right now he's just tied to a tree and miserable, and this mission will finally set him free, and that'll make me feel a whole lot better about myself, especially... See, I mean, they tied him up by the tree right by the soup pot, and then didn't feed him. So he's just over there being like, come on, somebody, I'm starving over here. And there's no option to even give him anything. They're just like, no, everybody hates him right now, so you're just gonna ignore him. So, let's go ahead and remedy that situation. Drop off these pelts that I've gathered. Show off my new horse to everybody. I think that's the right way to go forward. And this horse, so fast, so much stamina. I mean, right now, this is level 1 bond with the horse, and it's already got 50% in both cores. So, starting at level 5. Whoop, made a wrong turn there. And it just goes up from there. So... And it's free. You know, the Black Arabian, which has the same stats, you can't buy it until, pretty much the end of the game. And it costs $1,000, which is not chump change. I mean, you kind of have more money by the end of the game, obviously, but still, why spend that kind of money when you can just get this for free? And honestly, I like the look of the white better. And one thing that's actually pretty nice about the white, it's both annoying and nice, is that you can always tell when it's dirty. Just pretty much immediately. Some of the darker colored horses, you won't realize they're dirty until they're already taking a detriment to their cores from being dirty. But the White Arabian, because of its pelt, or I should say coat, I guess, it's just immediately obvious.
Morning, Arthur.
And to me, that's nice. So let's donate a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I don't see any reason I need wolf hearts. You want a canary?
You really needed this.
Let's turn in the bear claw. I don't need turkey feathers. Let's turn in this crow. We got a songbird. I'm gonna turn in all of the venison. Venison's not bad, but the big game meat is actually better. So I'm going to keep that for me, because I'm going to use that out and about. Eagle feathers I'm going to turn in. I'm going to keep that, like I mentioned. Flight feathers you use for crafting a lot of stuff with arrows, so I'm going to keep a hold of those. Animal fat is also useful for crafting. But my wolf pelts and this bear pelt, you can have those. And I'll probably need to do more hunting for stuff, but these crafting items here, you actually get, when you turn them in different parts, pelts, claws, whatever else, that's going to add to what you need for crafting these different things. And so it's generally worth... Oh, perfect alligators. I need this. I need this so much.
I'll need some more materials before I can make something.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go on a hunt for that because I want that on my tent. I'm just checking real quick to see if there's anything that I can already craft. Isn't really looking like it. Ooh, hanging bones. There we go. Bam. Hang those bones.
Very pleased.
Alright.
A few changes never hurt.
Unfortunately, also, I'm too early on to really upgrade the camp much. So I can contribute, but later on in the game, there's going to be a catalog here with a record of all of the contributions that everybody's made. And let's give him this ring. Yeah, it'll have a record of the contributions that everybody's made, and will allow you to build camp upgrades. But that is, again, locked behind progressing with the story. So, let's kick off this mission here with Kieran and get him unchained from this tree.
Talk to them. Dutch.
You can see my two options: antagonize or threaten. No, Kieran's great. Don't be mean to Kieran, everybody. Ugh. All right, so let's. I mean,
Lord.
we've got to do one of our two options. Let me just adjust the camera here slightly. Yeah, that's better. I guess antagonize is the lesser of two evils.
You got some speaking to do of your own. Not that old gang of yours.
I said, I told you, I don't know nothing.
That's what I thought.
Whoa! Hold your horses there. It seems the cat has got our friend here's tongue. I was thinking Mr. Williamson could have a word.
You ready to talk, boy?
I told you, mister, I told all of you. I don't know nothing, okay? They ain't no friends of mine. I just been ridden with them for a while.
Horseshit.
There we go.
See, we heard that part, so how about you tell the truth? Dutch, what do you want me to do?
Hurt him, so the next time he opens his mouth, it is to tell us what is going on. Ah, who am I kidding? One of O'Driscoll's boys couldn't open his mouth, but he'd tell a lie. Screw it. Let's just have some fun. Geld him.
Yeah!
What's he doing? Where's he going?
Oh, don't worry. You're only balls, boy. Just gonna cause you trouble. You know, in Imperial Rome, eunuchs was among the happiest and most loyal of courtiers.
No, you kidding me, right?
Of course.
You sick bastards! Oh, what do you want from me?
Well, you are gonna talk. The only question is now or after we got these little fellas off.
Okay, listen. I know where O'Driscoll is holed up, and you're right. He don't like you any more than you like him. He's at 6 Point Cabin. I'll take you there. Serious. I don't like him. I mean, I like him even less than I like you. No offense.
Oh, none taken.
Okay then, partner. Why don't you take a few of us up there right now? I got this, Dutch. Should be fun. All right, you. Come on. Let's go. Let's both hope you ain't trying to trick us, O'Driscoll.
I ain't no O'Driscoll.
But you sure as shit was. John, Phil, come here. We got a social call needs making. Where we heading?
We're up into the hills behind Valentine. Well, I'll show you.
John, you take this little rattlesnake with you. Any nonsense, kill him.
Sure.
You're gonna pay your buddies our respects.
He taking us to Combe?
That's what he says. Come on.
I'm taking you to him. Look, I'll give you more directions when we're close. But if I know where we are, it's up past Valentine.
All right, I'll lead.
That's kind of funny.
Saddle with an O'Driscoll. Who'd have thought?
How many times I gotta say?
Try not to talk over them too much.
O'Driscoll.
You sure look like one, and you smell like... God damn. You smell like one, too.
I smell like horse shit.
That's right. Boy, are you high.
Morgan! You got throwing knives in your saddlebag. Dud said that you might... I was asked to give them, and I'm doing you the further courtesy of telling you about it.
Next time you want to give me something, how about you give it to me? Instead of hiding it somewhere, hoping the opportunity comes up to mention it.
I mean, he has a point.
Last goddamn favor I do you.
Hey! If I got my bearings, it's over here. Yeah, I know this country. Take this track up through the rocks.
How you holding up, John?
Fine. Still ain't right, but I'm fine.
You damn well should be after all that bed rest.
Hey, all right. Abigail wouldn't let me up. You know her. She won't be reasoned with.
Well, when you was having a failure of reason, hiding behind your woman, we were getting shot at.
And I'd do the same for you, if you was in a bad way.
I hope so. But I fear you don't know how to help anyone. Except in yourself.
You see, O'Driscoll? If this is how he treats his friends, imagine what he does to his enemies.
I got an inkling of what you all do to your enemies when you put those gelding tongs to my parts.
Well, you still got those tongs?
I got a knife. Won't be so clean, but it'll do the job.
Keep that in your mind, young feller. Right at the forefront of it.
I swear, I promise, I am taking you to Colm as best as I can. You'll see, I'll make good. And now we go left, road'll take us up and round.
Yeah, especially early in the game. Whoa, careful, horse.
Those are the hills. Head for 'em.
Oh, calm
Take our
down.
horses, we gotta
Come on,
climb,
Silver.
boys.
What are you doing?
You know,
You need to
all
drop
ain't
a
that
little further
different
back.
from the O'Driscolls.
There we go.
What did you just say?
I've been watching you all these weeks, and,
You've been tied to a tree. You don't know nothing about this game.
yeah, well, I'd say you don't know much about the O'Driscolls. But maybe I know more about you than you know about them. And I know all about them, so...
Tell us then, how are we like those mongrel dogs?
You're outlawed like them? You're out to survive like them? You live rough. You live hard. Fighting the law. Nature. You're out for yourselves.
See? This is why you're an O'Driscoll, O'Driscoll. You're out to survive. We're out to live. Free. Colm's a sneak thief and a killer. Dutch is more like a teacher.
From where I've been, you just look the same as all.
Then you looked, but you ain't seen.
John, shut that boy up.
Enough out of you.
Boys, we're almost on them. Now, who knows if this son of a bitch we got with us is talking true, but if it's what he says it is, and Colm O'Driscoll's here, we can end years of fighting, here and now.
Amen to that.
Okay, now cut left up here. We go down the hill into the forest.
We're going in quiet, taking them out as we find them, trying not to set things off. But if we do, we move quick and hard. We settle this like we know how, okay?
Okay by me.
With you, Morgan.
All right, then.
Through the trees here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to do too many stealth kills. I'll do the first few, obviously, but kind of once you get further into camp, you're just wasting your time.
The other side of this clearing.
I'll get my guns off my horse, and I'm ready.
Easy, Bill. Quiet.
Yeah, I know how to select my horse weapons, but there's no point until I'm ready to get off my horse.
This is it. The cabin's just the other side of this hill.
Okay. Off your horses. Let's go.
Okay. So, I'm going to bring the carbine repeater and my pump action shotgun. I'm going to bring the revolver as well. Yeah, let's do split point on that. Split point there. Probably shells. And then throwing knives we're obviously going to want.
I'll get them knives.
I said easy.
Okay. So I should have, yeah.
Follow
Good
me,
there.
all right? It ain't far.
We might have shared a horse, but we ain't friends. Remember, I'm watching you. Every moment.
I ain't gonna shop you now. Come on. It'd be so...
I don't know if I can examine it, but my knife I've also made pretty snazzy looking, so here, let's just go into first person. There you go. My knife is all pretty looking now.
Jesus Christ. Just over the ridge.
Okay, get down.
Cabin's in the clearing down there. There'll be a bunch of fellers hiding out there, too.
Are these fellas armed?
Armed, drunk, wary of strangers, yup.
Colm O'Driscoll?
He'll be holed up in his cabin. Be passed out, booze blind, likely as not.
Hey, over there. Someone's coming.
So, who's gonna tell him we ain't got nothing for the pot?
Oh, let me think. The fella that spooked the game, I reckon.
I'm gonna drain it. I'll catch up.
No, we ain't gonna fall for that. We're gonna wait so you can tell him yourself.
Yeah.
If anyone's actually gonna shoot the messenger, it'd be that mean son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
Come on, shake it off.
Come on.
What are we doing about the pisser, Morgan? One by the tree.
Let's get closer. I'm gonna deal with this first fella.
Okay. Go to work.
Okay, so the first one, not too much of a reason to,
The next two. What's the plan?
Let's get close to these two. Make no mistakes here.
That's what the knife's for.
When we're there, we move at the same.
crap. What was that?
How about I beat you to death? Now we...
Alright, well, you know what they say about the best laid plans. Alrighty. Well, I guess this is what we're doing now. Yeah, stand right in front of the guy with a shotgun. That log is definitely going to protect you. Okay. Oh, whoa, okay. I don't think my shotgun was fully loaded. I got off like 3, maybe 4 shots. And then I was reloading when I wasn't expecting to be. Also, yeah, running around outside of cover like that, not the smartest way to do things. But, let's try this again.
One by the tree.
Let's get closer.
Excuse you crazy or something?
Oh, what I meant to do. Okay, well. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and get my gun reloaded. So I've got 5 shots in this thing, okay.
We got him! Close in!
Getting close now.
You stay here, you're dead, man!
Come on, then!
Come on! Die, you drunk idiots! Give us Colm! This is done!
The fella's coming back! Watch out! You weren't lying there, little toad!
You're worthless O'Driscoll hides.
Okay. Smoke coming out from over this way.
Run and hide if you know what's good for you!
We caught him on the drink.
They're turning tail!
Leave him! Colm's still here.
Hey, he said Colm'd be in the cabin.
Okay, that could have gone a whole lot better.
I'll check. You look out here.
Honestly, I hate to do this, but I'm just... that was terrible. So, let's hit the reset on this mission. And that's just the easiest way to restart a mission from a checkpoint. Excuse me, breathe spit. Which, I mean, the checkpoint may be from after we killed everybody. Not sure.
Okay, now what? We're at the perimeter.
Oh.
Wait on my mark. I'm gonna take a look.
Okay, well, we get to do a little bit here.
Boys,
Let's just see this guy out. Oh, that's it. They heard us. Alrighty. I cannot wait until I get better Deadeye. Oh, come on. Take cover.
It's on! We move quick, we move hard!
I've been riding with Dutch for years.
This is quite a hideout.
We got him! Close in!
Die, you drunk idiots!
Move in!
I know you got.
I got a bullet for each one of
Give
y'all!
up, O'Driscolls! We got you beat!
We catch you unaware.
Let's see.
Give us calm! This is done!
The fella's coming back into camp. Watch out! Don't run away from me.
Come at me, you Irish!
So, I mean, this version of Deadeye is just so frustrating.
You weren't lying, that little toad.
Run and hide if you know what's good for you!
We caught him on the drink!
Here!
Who's intended your way?
That's it. They're turning tail.
Leave them! Combs still here.
Hey, he said Combs be in the cabin.
I'll check. You...
Oh, come on. That should definitely make sure that guy doesn't get up again. Alright. Well, you know, could have gone a whole lot better, but also could have gone a whole lot worse. So this is what I meant about it really not being worth doing stealth after you get up to a certain point. Once you get close to camp, it's really hard. I tried my first time. I restarted this mission so many times to see if how many of these guys I could kill stealthily. One thing I could have done that honestly probably would have been more effective is I could have just chucked some dynamite into the middle of the kind of the biggest group. But, too late now. Revolver cartridges. Yeah. And hopefully, you know, people don't get, like, super tired of watching me loot bodies, because I'm going to do that a lot. But, yeah, let's go ahead and just continue with the story here. Invincible windows, of course. You can't see through. But, you know, yeah, this definitely isn't the setup for a cutscene. Kieran! My hero!
You alright?
Oh, thank you.
Love that! Oh, thank you. And then, of course, we just immediately turn on Pork here.
No, I didn't.
You did. Colm O'Driscoll ain't here.
He was here, I swear. I mean, if I was setting you up, I wouldn't have saved your life.
It's a good point, Arthur.
Oh, I also changed my facial hair, in case you hadn't noticed. I'm growing out
Didn't set you up. Shit, lost.
a big ol' handlebar.
Run away now. Go on. Get out of here.
That's as good as killing me. Out there, without you, Colm O'Driscoll's gonna lose his mind about this.
So?
So I'm one of you now.
Give me a break. All right, then. But I'm warning you.
Oh, I know.
Come on, let's get to camp.
So you got the cash then?
What cash?
Yeah, there's usually some cash. In the chimney.
I'll check it. Rest of you boys, get to camp, quick.
See, Arthur? I ain't so bad.
Hey, Bill. You tell Dutch old Kieran ain't worth killing. Just yet. Right you are.
Alright, so let's see what we got in here. We got a lockbox. Someone dropped a gun. Have to check and see what that is. Okay. What is this gun over here? Well, let's start by looting this O'Driscoll. And if I'm lucky, that gun might actually be slightly better than what I have already. I'm gonna guess it's not. It's probably the same exact one, just the carbine repeater. Is that not it? Oh, maybe that's not it. Is it actually in here? No? That's real weird. Let's take this thing and elixir. Why is it showing me a gun? Oh, I bet it's up there. How does one get up there? Maybe not. Can I jump? I mean, I can jump, it just doesn't do any good. Huh. Okay. Well. Not sure. I'll have to come back and check, because I don't want to miss a gun if there's a good one over here. Alright, full up on slugs. Got some money. There's gonna be some more over here on the table. Evidently they had a poker game going on, and I mean, in this game, $10 on a poker game? That's a lot. Is that something under the bed there? Okay, it is, but I can't do anything with it. Go ahead and search through this nightstand real quick. There we go, some more shotgun shells. Let's search this chimney. There we go.
You got something tucked away?
$600. Ooh. What's that put me up to? Oh, that's probably my cut was the 20 and 600 is for everybody. We've got a double-barreled shotgun up here. So we're just gonna swap that out for this shotgun. Now, even though I've dropped my gun, why can't I move? Oh, they're gonna make me clean it. Yeah, I know how to clean guns. It's a nice gun, though. We all need to make it look a little prettier, but it's not bad. I'm not gonna use it much, though. Honestly, this shotgun over there is a lot better. Okay, so our share is 100. There we go. So, I'm gonna go ahead. So you can see, even though I dropped my other shotgun, it's actually still right here at my horse. So it just kind of adds it to the list of guns that I can use. So the double barrel, it's not bad. It's still not dead? Wow. There we go. Is it still moving? What the heck? This poor animal. I feel terrible about that. Alright, well... yeah, shotgun's not necessarily the greatest at long range. So the double barrel, it's not bad. It's got quick rate of fire on its first 2 shots, but then you've got to reload every time. Reload's not super long, but it's not the greatest either. So, just comparing stats. Wanted for what? So you can kind of see here, the damage is a little higher on the double barrel, the range is about the same, rate of fire is a little bit faster, accuracy is actually even lower. But the pump action, just being able to fire off 5 shells is a big difference. I'm not sure what I'm even wanted for. I mean, needlessly shooting that poor dog, I guess, but... Come on, put on the mask. There we go. Just in case anyone spots me, let's get the heck out of here. I'm not sure what crime is being reported and investigated. I didn't do anything that I'm aware of, but, I mean, there's some lawmen after me, so clearly somebody thinks so. And the next mission I'm going to do is actually way down here. So this is the mission to rescue Sean? I'm gonna say it's Sean. I forget which of them it is. But earlier it was mentioned that one of the old gang members was being held by bounty hunters, and we're gonna go save him. So I'm gonna do that mission first. I mean, I'm just trying to give these lawmen over there a wide berth, so that hopefully they don't get a hold of me. What is this? 1 star. It's not worth it. You're gonna see me do that a lot. It's just check animals for their quality and then decide if it's worth shooting one of them. So obviously turkeys would want to use a varmint rifle if we were to take one of those down. No reason to hunt horses. I already have the best horse in the game. So I think I managed to get away without a bounty. Yeah, looks like I'm still bounty free, so that's good. Because it should show me if I have a bounty in someplace. So there's Saint Denis. You can see I've explored a lot of the map. I've been trying to make sure I don't do too many missions or anything, but it's good to have kind of the map unlocked. I also worked a little bit on some of the challenges, which are generally worth doing. So, like, I'm already on Sharpshooter 4. Still need to work on the Master Hunter stuff. But I don't have the Tomahawks yet, so can't really do much with these yet. But you're going to want to work through those because there are certain bits of gear that are locked behind certain ranks on those challenges. So definitely, as you get a hold of those, kind of just work your way through them. So, like, if I see any rabbits that can render high-quality rabbit pelts, I should get those.
Hey, you're okay, girl.
One thing. Whoa. Kirby. What? We got a stranger over here.
Hey! Got a problem with me?
Giddy up now.
Oh, it's this guy again.
Do I even want to know what
Whoa! No! Arthur, get off!
Let's open some holes in you.
I didn't do that on purpose. Stop shooting me, you jerk. I didn't do anything. He is attacking me. It was an accident! Alright, let's go find this cop here. Look, I'm trying to surrender here.
Calm down. Don't you move now. Okay. Keep your hair on.
Oh, I've got a mask on, like a crazy person.
You looking for trouble? Take that mask off now.
No wonder everybody was so upset.
Why don't you hightail it? Right now. Of course. No problems here.
I think.
That's it. You get on out of here. Let's go, girl.
Alright, well that whole situation could have gone better, but, you know, it also could have gone a lot worse. It was pretty frustrating when they just immediately start shooting.
Out of the way!
And, you know, I'm going for a high honor playthrough, so I'm not really trying, you know, to cause trouble. Alright, I gotta slow down before I can change outfits. I just figure I should change to something a little cooler. Hello? Is it this one then? Nope. How is that with just no hat? That is not the right outfit. Okay, that's right. What about one? Okay, the warm weather outfit. And 3? Nope. Alright, well, my outfits are evidently completely messed up, so... Or at least one of them is. So I'm gonna have to fix that at some point. Hopefully I don't have to go anywhere too warm, because right now... I don't have a cold weather outfit, or a warm weather outfit. I have kind of a neutral outfit and a cold weather outfit, but for some reason... my warm weather outfit got replaced with just my cold weather outfit. Let's see, varmint rifle. See if this, where did the rabbit go? Oh, here's a different rabbit. Alright, okay. We've got a 3-star rabbit here. So, hopefully, I got the headshot. It looks like it. Alright. So this is definitely one of my favorite skinning animations. It's so ridiculous. Alright, well that's one of the 3 perfect rabbit pelts that I need.
Come on, girl.
Let's stop by camp. I think it's kind of on our way. And I'd like to get that outfit figured out, just because it's not going to end well if I end up going into a warm area without a warm weather outfit.
It's me, Arthur.
So let's just get this taken care of briefly. Also, we can turn in a little bit more food. Oh, the suit might even be ready. Alright. Have those. Welcome to that.
Thank you, Arthur.
Oh wait, actually, also this perfect rabbit pellet. Alright, so we got better food up there now. Let's see if the stew is ready.
It's the most thing I'm scared about.
I thought I was the butcher. You're covered in blood, man.
I'm not sad, just bored. Bored? Bored's good.
There's good old Kieran.
You missing your tree yet?
Arthur. Come on, Arthur. So another thing, definitely worth doing, is when you're in camp, it's a bit boring, but it really feeds into kind of the overall feel that they were going for with this game. But doing chores in camp is actually pretty beneficial. It increases your Deadeye experience, so you can actually work on building up your Deadeye core. It gives you positive honor points. And it'll actually, the other people in camp will take notice, and they'll appreciate that Arthur kind of does his part around camp. So, yeah, definitely worth doing the chores. And I'll do more off camera. I'm not gonna do like every single chore every single time while I'm streaming, but definitely worth doing. So let's fix our outfits. We do not want to touch or talk to Dutch right now. Let's see, outfits. Custom outfits. Number 3, 2, 1. Alright, well, what the heck, game? 1, 2, 3, yeah. So this is what it should be. So we got our warm weather outfit, cold weather outfit, and our kind of neutral outfit. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, I don't know why one of them just stopped being stored on the horse for no apparent reason. Yeah, they don't want the horses running around camp bumping into people. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and just change into our warm weather outfit here, because I'm pretty sure where I'm heading is a warmer area. You can do it. Oh, my horse is getting dirty. But yeah, you can see why it's nice having the white horse, where you can really tell. There we go. I love how somehow brushing its neck gets the whole horse clean. I just brush its neck and, you know, its rump is getting clean. You know, just defying all logic. But, you know, they had to pick a balance in this game between realism and kind of accessibility and speed. Oh, there's a gunshot off this direction. So this could be Hunter. Yeah, it doesn't look like.
Would you be interested in some friendly competition?
I would be. I like just absolutely owning you repeatedly throughout this game. So let's grab my carbine repeater.
All the way north from Mexico to challenge a real American gunslinger. You him?
Me? A real gunslinger? Let's find out.
Okay, man. That's what I like to hear. Look, man, rules are simple, okay? Whoever shoots more of these bottles wins. Just draw your gun and aim when you're ready, all right? Shoot!
You took my second target, you jerk. You and you.
Damn it all! How the hell did you beat me, huh?
Better shot, I suppose.
That didn't make me happy at all. How about we raise the stakes, huh?
All right, let's do it.
Aha, that's a good call, amigo. All right, real simple. First one to hit 4 flying birds wins. Stand near me, and as soon as they come out, it's anyone's shot. Be patient. Ah, there they go. Shoot!
Come on.
Oh, man. Stupid. So you can shoot, huh? Here it is, okay? Man of my word.
Appreciate it.
Sure. Better watch out next time. You'll see.
Just not your day, huh?
Yeah, I guess not. Guess I need more practice, huh?
Alrighty. So, yeah, he pops up a few times. I always kept expecting him to just turn on me at some point.
Easy there.
Oh, what do we got here? Fox. Just want to get this, where'd he go? No idea. Oh well. It's good to study animals when you can. Until you've studied them, you can't actually examine them for their quality. And it makes it harder to track, just because you'll see lots of trails when you go into Eagle Vision, but they'll all be labeled, you know, unknown animal. So it's pretty helpful to have as many animals as possible studied.
Yeah, you're all right, girl.
We must be coming up on a stranger up here. Oh. Interesting. I bet you they're on top of us over here.
understand this at all. Hey, over here!
What's the problem?
Problem? No, there's no problem. Quite the contrary. Well, there is a problem. For me, but not for you.
All right. I ain't got time for
No, wait! Give me a minute of your life. I might just change it forever. I'm sure you will have heard of me. Maximo Cristobal Valdespino, the renowned explorer.
Can't say I have.
There has been much written about me. I once had high tea with the Viceroy of India. I helped liberate South America. I've climbed mountains and swum across seas. I have had many women.
You know that anybody who says that has not.
Beautiful country. Reminds me a lot of Almeria. But tomorrow I set sail for the island of Shikoku in the Japanese archipelago in search of the legendary Tokushima Sapphire.
Well, good for you.
No, hold on. You see this map here? It was made by the Jack Hole gang. They rob banks all the way from here to California.
Yeah, I know who the Jack Hall gang are.
Oh, them you have heard of, but me? Huh. Well, rumor has it they buried gold somewhere in this area, but were killed before they could retrieve it. They created 2 maps to ensure it was well hidden. This is the first and should lead you to the second. You just need to follow the landmarks drawn here.
Me?
Yes! Unfortunately, I am out of time now, but I am prepared to sell it to you for the low price of $10. A trifling investment for a man such as you, given the potential returns.
I mean, it sounds like he's just a crazy person, but actually, completely worth it.
Why not?
A very wise investment. I wish you the best.
Also, I mean, I have money. $10. Not gonna break the bank here. So, yeah, those treasure maps we're definitely gonna want to do eventually. But for now, let's just keep going. Oh, another thing I definitely want to make sure that I get to is last time there's a mission where an author is trying to write a book about a famous gunslinger, and he asks you to go and come on, jump some more obstacles, horse. Now it's a challenge. But anyway, so he asks you to go find some gunslingers and talk to them and shoot them if they get too uppity, he says. And most of them do get too uppity. But I never pursued that in the last game, so I want to try and make sure I get to it this time.
I hope you ain't looking for gold, partner. I ain't seen so much as a fleck round here.
Well, good luck to you.
Hey, give me some goddamn space here, will you?
I'd like to, but...
Just curious is all. No need to get rattled.
I feel like he actually had found good, I forgot.
Here we go. Come on, let the wolf see the rabbit. Well, that sure looks like another pile of shit crumbs, don't it? Let's give it some of the magic touch. Come on now. Yeah.
I've actually done panning for gold before.
Anything. I'll take a cigarette butt at this point.
I mean, obviously, I didn't get rich off of it. Most places, you know, if there was that much gold readily available, it's been picked clean. But, you know, I actually have gotten...
Look at this. Oh, who's got gold? Who's got gold? Woo-hee, I got some gold. Look at this, baby.
Yeah, I have actually, you know, I found a couple of real small flakes. Alright, well, congratulations on being rich. I mean, I would love to steal it from you, but at the same time, that seems like an awfully low honor thing to do, so congratulations on your new fortune. Let's just do the farmer rifle here. Just so that we're prepared if any animals jump out. Obviously, if combat comes, it's not gonna help me much. Come on, horse, jump some stuff. 1 star, not worth it. Oh, the post office is closed. That's unusual. See how fast this horse is, though? It's great. I need to try and jump 3 things in 15 seconds. So. No, the horse can't jump that. No. Come on. Stop going around them, jump over them. It's 1, 2... Well, it only counted 1 of those. 2. 2. 2. There we go.
Yeah. Yep.
So, now we need to ride from Valentine to Rhodes in less than 5 minutes. Which is really not hard to do, especially on this horse. All of the challenges for riding from one place to another quickly, not a problem. So, we'll hit those up eventually. Still need to get tomahawks to try and get a long-range tomahawk kill for the sharpshooter. And we need to skin more perfect rabbit pelts for Hunter. Yeah, so you can see we're wanted here. Dead or alive, so we're going to need to be real careful. Because it is very easy to get just giant bands of bounty hunters after you. But we're going to try and just head directly for this mission and not get into too much trouble. So we'll see how that goes. And you know what? Just to be on the safe side, let's go ahead and get this mask on. And I'm going for the full face mask. It's a little less convenient, just in general. But the big full face masks actually offer you a greater degree of anonymity. Not that I think it's going to matter. Being wanted, dead or alive, I'm pretty sure they're just immediately going to, if they spot me, recognize me and try to kill me. But, you know, it is what it is. So Blackwater, you don't unlock this properly until pretty late in the game. But yeah, this is... Whoop, that is not the way up this cliff.
How many? A lot.
Come on,
Uniforms
down.
everywhere.
Let's go down and around.
No, I don't think so. Damn it. Where's Trelawney? Who knows? Just keep your eyes open.
Okay. There we go, that's better. So let's do this mission. Let's change out. We're gonna want some more combat-oriented guns. So the carbine repeater. Let's grab our pump-action shotgun. The pistol is perfect. All right. And hopefully I'll be unlocking dual wielding pretty soon. I like dual wielding the revolvers. It's a lot of fun.
Where's that little Irish bastard?
I'm not quite sure. Trelawney's off trying to find out.
Anyone been in the Blackwater, see how things lie?
Place is crawling with Pinkertons, bounty hunters, pictures of Dutch and Hosea.
we got a lot of money sitting in that town.
And that's where it's gonna remain for now.
Why haven't they hanged Sean, I wonder?
I think he's bait. Well, they want to trial him publicly.
Gentlemen, Sean is being moved up the upper Montana, then to a federal prison out west.
Damn. Well, we can't be rescuing people from some federal prison. We either rescue him now or we cut him loose.
We're not cutting anyone loose.
Of course not.
Ike Skelding's boys are moving him to a camp nearby before handing him over to the government.
So, I guess we need to stop them before they get to camp. Charles, why don't you head up on the north side, and then we'll head up on the other side of the valley and meet you. That way we have them in either direction. Javier, Josiah, come on. Let's go see.
You know, Arthur, the government, or people whom the government like, seem to be very angry.
Sure. Well, we'll rescue Sean, and then we'll get ourselves lost, good and proper. It's a big country.
I hope so.
Idiot.
Yeah, wishful thinking. But let's head out. For once, I'm actually not following the group. The group is following me, so...
Keep your eyes open for Pinkertons.
Ooh,
They got
okay.
patrols out all over this area.
Yeah.
South of the river, West Elizabeth isn't a very welcoming place right now.
Where's our
Down
boat?
there. Reckon those might be our boys.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me. Keep your guns away until we know it's Sean, okay? I know what you two are like.
You think they can see us?
If they can, we're just three fellas out on the trail. Act natural. We'll be fine.
So, you've been gone for a while.
Much as I love dodging the law and sleeping in the dirt with you derelicts, I do have other business to attend to.
What happened in New York?
Just not gonna answer that? Yeah, I've been running into what I think are just some bugs with the dialogue system, where people will have their conversations cut short, sometimes mid-sentence.
He hasn't stopped talking
So-
since we left you in Valentine. It's the longest ride of my life.
Cute, dear boy. Very cute.
But yeah, hopefully there won't be too much of that when I'm streaming.
Pick up the pace a bit.
I'd love to, but you're leading, so...
Apparently there's a camp somewhere around here where the bounty hunters meet and transfer before continuing out west. I imagine that's where they're headed.
These aren't always the most enjoyable missions, where you're just kind of following each other in silence for a long time. Luckily, most of them are good, and usually they've got enough dialogue kind of peppered in there to keep it interesting.
All right, let's take a close look. Binoculars, gentlemen?
Yeah, I know how binoculars work.
So who are these bounty hunters?
I don't know too much about Ike Skelding's boys, but I hear they're a big crew, wild, built some reputation in the last year or two.
That looks like Sean to me.
Certainly kicking up enough of a fuss.
Yep.
Yep, that's definitely Sean.
Oh, they're giving him a decent kicking.
Well, you can only imagine the shit he's been giving them.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
They're taking him up the canyon.
Sean's another one of my favorite characters in this game.
There's Charles on the other side. Let's go.
What about the other two down there?
I've got an idea. Follow me.
So I forget if this is the mission. There's one mission where you kind of have to deal with a sniper, and you can actually pick up his gun and end up with one of the long-range rifles early. Don't remember if that's this mission. I'm going to try and keep an eye out for that.
Not bad, girl.
Yeah, and
We should do this quietly if we can.
Leave it to me, gentlemen. I'll go around and create a distraction. Then you two sneak across and do the dirty on them.
Okay. Get your knife ready. Keep your head down. Stay here. Don't cross until he has him distracted. Wait here. He's still reeling them in.
Gentlemen! Gentlemen! Excuse me. Dear brothers, my wife is taken ill. Gravely ill.
What's the problem?
It's dear Bessie.
You take the one on the left.
Where is she?
Let's go now. Keep down.
I'm beside myself.
alright, let's see if I can do this a little bit better than the last area.
I can't. I'm having a fit.
God damn it, Arthur!
What?
Come on, let's get up there.
I did what you said. I took out the one on the left.
A pleasure as always, gentlemen. I think you have it from here.
That's not my fault. You didn't keep up. Oh. Yeah, this looks right. I think that might be it, because I think there's a sniper at the end of this canyon
We
up
got
here.
Drew halfway up the canyon to deal with.
Well, at least they didn't hear anything.
Look at all those boots you got there, eh? Those are very nice. Who's the guy you got them from? Is he alive still?
Come on, focus.
Oh. Focus, okay.
Oh, yep, there's the sniper out there. Let's just move off a bit. And, where's ours? There he is. See if I can't just, what that is. It's gonna be a pretty large Stop shooting me, jerk. It's gonna be a tough shot taking out that guy on the ridge from here. Should be doable though. Yeah. Okay, and if I can get up there, he's got a good gun. I think it's one of the special guns even. I'm gonna shoot the horse. He was up there. Let's see if I can climb. I might have to go around. I'm not sure.
I see Charles up there! Quick! Come on, let's get up there!
I don't know if they marked the gun. Anyway, we'll give it a shot. It's definitely one I'd like to have if at all possible. But I'm not sure how you get up there. You might just have to go around the long way. Which, I mean, you know, if I have to, that's fine.
Two more, look out! Oh, shit!
Alright. I mean, I understand it's fairly realistic, because, I mean, the advantage to having a gun drawn on somebody is that, you know, they've got to fumble around trying to get their gun out. So when I don't have my gun out, it puts me at a disadvantage. Fair enough. But it's still kind of annoying.
Wouldn't go that far.
Alright. Where's that guy who was sniping us? I feel like it's one of these guys. Or it might have been further down. What do we have here? That looks like the carbine, so that's definitely not it. Ooh, careful, Morgan. Let's see. Oh, okay. Pretty sure that was just the carbine as well. So another clips over here. Is that a machete? What was a guy doing up here with a machete? He was just gonna chuck it at us? That feels not super well thought out. So let's check this guy down here as well. Careful, careful. No, 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 no.
Damn it.
Ooh, that was close. Yeah, so let's see. What kind of a gun has this guy got? Looks like another carbine. Maybe it's not this mission. Because this is just another carbine repeater here as well. Was he somewhere else? I don't think he was. Yeah, well. I may just be misremembering. Womp. Oh well. Yeah, I don't think this is the right mission. After all. Because I think it would have lit up the gun on the mini-map. And, I mean, I've checked everybody. So... Okay, well... maybe another time. But we did get a machete early. So that's pretty nice. The machetes are one of the more powerful melee weapons.
Charles, you take the right. I'll go left.
Okay.
I guess that means I'll go center?
Take him down!
Goddamn army of these bastards. How much is Sean's bounty? Maybe we should turn him in ourselves. Still time.
Let's push forward! Look out! We got one shooting from the tower!
Oh, back along. Bam. Okay. Shot his head off before I finally managed to actually get a shot in on him. Yeah, that'll be one of the sharpshooter challenges later on. Is shooting a bunch of guys' hats off. And that one's not too hard. Honestly, the one that was most annoying was a mission to shoot to disarm a certain number of characters. So like shoot the gun out of their hands. And that turns out to be very hard.
Let's get Sean.
Don't know why I had so much trouble with it. It seems like it would be fairly straightforward, but every time I tried it, it went poorly, so...
Quick, Arthur, before any more show up!
Okay. Yeah. Just looting some bodies. Give me a minute. I mean, I need the belt buckles and the... I'll take the hat. Yeah.
Found yourself a new hat, huh, Arthur?
Yep, I mean, it's better than no hat. I don't know if mine got shot off or what. I wasn't paying attention whenever I lost it. It's not a terrible hat. I don't mind it. So.
Calm me down.
Oh, I didn't realize you were just hanging there. Sorry about that, Sean. I wouldn't have just.
Jesus!
Come on, stop wiggling.
Hey! Bloody hell!
If you would hold still. If you would hold still, this would be a whole lot easier. Stop moving.
Bastards!
Okay, seriously. Keep him going. Thank you.
Seeing you here.
Wow.
You're making heavy work of this, aren't you? You know, you're a lot less ugly from that other angle, Arthur.
Come on.
Do we get a hug, Arthur? A warm embrace for a lost brother now found.
You know, nothing means more to me than this gang, the bond we share.
Oh, wow, I need a bat.
It's the real thing to me. I would kill for it, I would happily die for it. But in spite of all of that, I would have easily left you here to rot if Charles hadn't stopped me.
I don't believe a word of that, Arthur.
Get him out of here.
You're a great man, Arthur Morgan. The kind of young whippersnapper I can really admire.
Oh, shut up. Right, we should split up. Javier, will you escort Mr.
And I need
McGuire
a
back
bath
to camp?
so bad.
Charles, best you ride separately. Be careful. There's patrols everywhere.
What about you?
I'm gonna see what's worth taking here. I'll meet you back there as soon as I can.
All right. Okay, come on. Have I got stories for you?
Yeah, I can't wait.
I imagine y'all missed me a lot, but fear not. The joy's back in your lives now.
Alright. We got a tomahawk. We got a tomahawk! Yes! I love the tomahawk. Seriously, one of my favorite weapons in the game. Hopefully, I will unlock a recipe to craft more tomahawks fairly soon. But we'll just have to make sure that we retrieve this tomahawk anytime we throw it. Because with just the one, it's going to go quick. But we need that super long shot with the tomahawk, so we're going to do that next time we have a chance at some enemies. Otherwise, let's see what we're going to do next. Got a stranger there. We've got Swanson. Is that Lestrade? Oh, Strauss. Yeah, Strauss. That's what I meant. Mission with Dutch and a mission with Uncle. Let's see about this stranger on our way back to probably meeting up with Reverend Swanson. Yep, I'm a wanted criminal. Let's put this bandana on. Just in case we run into somebody, and then hopefully remember to take it off this time. I understand a little bit more now why that guy just immediately got angry and tried to kill me when... Oh, we got guys coming from that direction. When I jumped his horse while wearing a giant mask. Alright, it's going to take them a minute to get here, hopefully. But as long as they take the road, if I kind of head off this direction, should be okay. Yeah, they took the road. See if they're going to stay on it. I hope so. If not, I'm going to have to ride out of here. Yeah, no point in having the mask anymore. Alright.
Yep.
We're in the clear. So let's go find this stranger here. Ah.
This will show the boys at the Geographical Society.
This guy. Okay. So I'm gonna need Let's just do the Springfield rifle.
I think I have it.
Morning.
Oh. Hello. Quite a day, isn't it?
Sure.
What a country. I'm working on a project. Photography.
Yeah, I guess that bit.
Of course. Wildlife. That's my thing. Or that's what I want to be my thing. If I have to take another picture of a grumpy housefrau or pompous middle-class burgher, I will feed myself to the lions. Stand here.
Here?
Just... there. Albert Mason.
Arthur Morgan.
Pleasure. I am trying to find and capture images of our great predators before our greatest predators kill them all and stick them on some clubhouse wall.
Good luck with that.
Yes, not the easiest. But, well, I love a challenge. The trick is to leave a big load of meat and relax and pray they don't mistake me for lunch. Oh! Good heavens! My bag! That thing is robbing me! Oh, good heavens!
Don't worry. That thing is a coyote. Sneaky one, too. Wildlife photographer.
Yeah, just... where'd it go? There it is. Come on. What the? Arthur.
And Kyle, don't think about coming back.
Well, that could have gone a lot more smoothly. But we have the bag of meat. More equipment? Not super clear whether the meat was in the bag or the meat was somewhere else and the bag is just where the camera was or something. Either way, let's go ahead and get this back to Albert Mason.
Well, got your bag.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Bag full of meat will tend to bring out the worst in the local population.
You are a gentleman. The bag also had a lot of my supplies. You've saved me days. Can't thank you enough. Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
You take care, sir.
I ain't the one trying to get myself eaten.
I realize I am a fool. Forgive me. And thank you very much once again.
Alright. I believe, yeah, there was a stream nearby. I'm hoping it's deep enough I can, take Arthur for a swim. Get him a little cleaner. Maybe wishful thinking though. Maybe if I get him up here? Did that count? I doubt it. I wonder if there's any way to view how dirty you are. Let's see. Temperature, honor, health, stamina, deadeye. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything about how dirty I am. Well, maybe if the river will get deeper further on. Oh, let myself rest. Almost deep enough. Of course, this is just asking for me to get washed off of that, waterfall right there.
That's cool, girl.
Well, I don't know if that helped at all. Doesn't look like it.
Yep.
What if I stand under the waterfall? Can I get around to the other side? And then just, like, take a shower in the waterfall? That could... Whoa! Okay. Let's not go that way. Oh, a camp. What have we here? Whoa! Yipes. Okay. Was not expecting that. Alrighty, well, before I kill myself, let's probably just head over here. Yeah, it's just that easy. Just go down to that road and... I think I was close enough to the edge, I didn't realize I was up here and not down there. Alright, what have we got here? Three stars. Oh no, I'll shoot it in the back. Let's see, that's a 2-star, that's the 3-star over there. Yeah. This is not necessarily the best way to hunt. Generally works. Well, I shot it right in the neck. Let's see. Yep, still in good condition. Still need to hunt more rabbits though. Off the camera. There we go. Need to hunt more rabbits. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of funny though. When you hunt in, like, when you're just running around the world, you'll see animals constantly. But as soon as you decide you're hunting for something specific, it becomes a huge pain. Especially some of the more unusual animals. Oh. We got somebody in trouble up here. Oh.
Not with that, please. There'll be nothing left of me.
Got some medicine. Better than nothing.
Damn it, that won't help. Look at me. I'm bleeding out here.
What do you want?
Can't stay. I can't fall. I can't.
I tried. Well, this pelt is going to be ruined after I fired a shotgun at it 3 times in a row, but no reason to waste. It's a big wolf, though. Also, sorry about you dying. I did what I could. I shot the wolf, and I brought you medicine. I don't know what you wanted. Whiskey, maybe? I mean, the whiskey's just going to make you bleed faster, so... Alright, well, as per the name, hi-ho, Silver, away! Yep. Very fun. I have the mask on, right? Yeah, I got it off. Just wanted to make sure I'm not running around with a mask or a bandana on scaring people. Sometimes I'll forget to take them off and people are just, what are you doing? Take off that mask! And I'm like, oh, I forgot I had it on. Oh, buddy, come on. Where's my rifle? Let's see, what rank are you? Yeah, 1 star. Ooh, that's a badger, eh? Ooh, a 3-star badger. Don't mind if I do. Let's see if I can't just nail it. Its little noggin.
Whoa, easy.
Alright. Ah, cool. I got it. It's still 3-star quality. I believe this is the... Huh, I meant to skin it. Oh, just stow it. How do I drop it? Here we go, skin. Yeah, I think this may be the same animation as rabbits. Yeah, he's just like, flop! I mean, because that's definitely how it works. You just grab it by its posterior region and just yank real hard. The skin comes right off. Now, as someone who has skinned animals before, I can only wish it were that easy.
Now, girl. Yeah.
But it's actually an incredibly annoying and unpleasant experience. Not a fan of skinning things. But, you know, sometimes it's necessary. You catch a fish. A lot of times fish you don't have to skin. Generally you'll descale fish, though. And then you gotta gut them. And that's not super fun either. So this is another good... Whoop, whoop. We got company.
One more step, and I shoot you dead.
Actually, how about if the game will let me fire my gun? That would be just the nicest thing. There we go. One more. Alright, you sir. Dead meat. If I target... Alright, that's it. You always go for the shotgun, being like, oh, you know, I'll do better with that. Pistol, headshots, problem solved. Or a repeater. Depending on how many guys you're going after, a repeater can be useful. That really didn't hit me too much though, so all in all, that was actually not too bad of a combat. I just wish the shotgun had a little bit more capacity, because 5 shots isn't always enough. And my cores are getting pretty low. We should finish up this next mission and then head back to camp, get some sleep.
Yep.
Oh, another thing you can do is actually enemy horses. Generally you can loot their saddlebags for more stuff. So you want to be careful. You want to make sure the horse isn't mad at you. Otherwise, it'll actually kick you when you try this. And so generally how you can tell... Did I not get anything? Maybe that one was empty. Let's check this one. There we go, we got some gin on this one. You can actually tell if you pay attention to the position of the horse's ears. Generally, if the horse is nervous and angry, it'll have its ears kind of back and down, and that means that you do not want to mess with that horse because it is going to kick you, and they actually do a lot of damage. I've been killed more than once by horses that were mad at me. the one that I already looted? No, it looks different.
Easy now.
Yeah, so you can see this one's mad.
Easy there, easy.
So we're going to want to be careful with this one if we're going to approach it.
Whoa, whoa, easy. Easy there, boy. Whoa there, easy.
But
Easy.
yeah, this one.
Hey, easy there, boy. It's all right, boy.
Oh, yeah, let me up. So let's see. I think we've got it calm now. So we should be able to loot the saddlebags safely. Nope. Well, that was not very nice, Mr. Horse. Yeah, I don't think this one's going to let us loot the saddlebags. And, I mean, a part of me is mad at that horse for kicking me like that and wants to just kind of shoot it in revenge, but that feels petty. I don't want to have to just shoot a horse for no good reason, so keep your saddlebags then. Alright, so this is a fun mission. This really kind of introduces the character of Reverend Swanson.
Come on. What's the hold up? Play your damn hand.
Mr. Morgan, I took your advice, sir. I took your advice.
Then your god has finally deserted you. What you talking about?
I took your advice, sir. I have removed myself from Morpheus's embrace. No more shall I sink, sir. I am free. I am free.
You don't seem free, friend. You seem drunk.
Sit down, Reverend. We ain't finished.
You ain't finished. Look at him. He's finished.
None of us forced liquor down his throat. Friend, I just want him to play.
Now, firstly, we ain't friends. Don't make no mistake on that subject. Now, secondly, he can't hardly see, let alone reason. Now, reasoning ain't never been one of my strong points neither, but seeing I do just fine. You want to step outside or deal with business here?
I just want him to finish the game.
Why can't we all just get along? These are good men, Arthur. They're children of God. They are children of God.
Oh. Well, how's about you playing his place, huh? That seems fair?
Fair?
Sure. You want a game?
Yeah, might as well.
Sure. I'll play a few hands.
Well, sit yourself down then. I'm Luther. This is Marvin.
Fortunate for you both, we're being gentlemen about this.
Same goes for you.
So, how you two know each other anyway? Don't seem like the likeliest of friends, if you don't mind me saying.
We go a long way back.
And now you're his chaperone?
I guess it's something like that. Can we play?
He can't be no real clergyman. He committed about 5 cardinal sins just in that chair you're sitting in.
I think he used to be. He's...
Yes, we got, we got a pair here.
Life is a challenge.
We've also got 7, 8. If we get a 9,
Can you imagine him at the pulpit? If he could stand out.
it's unlikely. So probably just this pair. But you know what?
Water into whiskey, and I don't remember much after that.
Huh.
He's a decent fella going through a bad time. Disrespect him again, and you'll find yourself in a bad time, too.
All right, all right. Just trying to have a little fun here. It is a game after all, mister.
Okay, so now we got 2 pair. And that's pretty
I
solid.
reckon all in.
Pretty sure it's rigged so that you always win this first hand.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
For Christ's sakes.
Yeah. You Yes!
Okay, we got a 10 and an ace. I mean, who knows what we're gonna have at this point.
I'm gonna see you.
Sure. I'll check.
Let's put out the community cards, see what we got. 6, 3, 2, 10, ace. That's a whole lot of nothing.
How did you win with that? I'll take it.
Gentlemen.
But yeah,
This
I'll
is
play
getting too
some
rich
poker
for me.
later, but
Oh, I'm done, friend. It's been a real education. Come on, Rip. Where is he? Where'd he go?
Who?
The Reverend. Where it? Excuse me, gentlemen. Reverend! Reverend Swanson! Where'd you go? Excuse me, I'm sorry. You see a drunken idiot, a priest, wandering about?
Sure, we saw him, smelt him, and avoided him. He went that way, I think.
Thanks.
Guy looked kind of crazy, mister.
yeah, I'll play more poker later.
You crazy? Calm down.
No reason to mess with it right now.
Get your hands off him.
Say a word.
You'll keep. You stay out of it.
Get your hands off him now, you son of a bitch.
What the hell is your problem?
He's with me. Let's...
That definitely didn't go as well as I would have liked.
I'll kill you both. You're going down.
At least hit me properly.
Pair of damn fools.
Man, if you would stop throwing me around for like 2 seconds.
Come on.
Oh my God, you killed him. I'm gonna get the law on you.
That didn't kill him. Knocked him unconscious? Yes. Killed him? No.
Get back here.
Okay, well, let's just, see if we can't lasso this fool. I like that, we're not gonna... Come on, Arthur. What was that? Okay, come on. I know we can do this if you will just stop being a fool.
This is where you die.
Alright, what the heck? Okay. I don't think they want me to lasso him. Maybe, I think they want me to just yell at him a bunch. So,
Oh my God, killed him. I'm gonna
let's try this again.
For Christ's sake. Hey, you! Get back here! You better stop right there.
Stay away from me.
Stop, you son of a bitch! I said stop, damn it!
Okay, okay. Please, don't hurt me.
Tell anyone what you saw back there? You're a dead man. You understand me?
Yep. I won't tell a soul. I promise.
Good. Get the hell out of here.
It's the last thing I needed.
And that is why you don't shout, "I'm gonna get the law on you." You just run, and you do it. You don't say anything about it. The last thing you need is an angry, armed cowboy coming after you.
Hey, Reverend!
So yeah, let's go get him.
Come on, my friend! It's just a simple mistake. You can still be saved. Huh? What have you done with your foot?
It appears to like this place and wants to stay.
Get your foot out of here! Twist your leg, you drunken bastard! Got it! Come on!
Thank you, sir.
Oh, no, you don't! What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with you? Throwing me off a bridge like
There
that?
was a goddamn train, you crazy bastard!
Have I been bad again, Mr. Morgan? I'm sorry. I wish I was different.
Let's get you home.
Home? Yeah, that's a wonderful idea. I could have tea with Margaret.
Margaret? Who's Margaret? What?
Alrighty, well, Mr. Swanson is saved from being run over by a train, or being beaten at cards, I guess. Let's take him back to camp. Yeah, I like Reverend Swanson. He's a good character in this game as well. Oh, Javier.
Charles?
Oh, that's Charles. Never mind. There's Javier over there, I think, playing his guitar. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted. Come on. And the game froze me. Okay, let's try this again. Put the badger back. Let's grab Mr. Swanson. Or I guess I should say Reverend Swanson. And get him in bed.
I was wondering when he'd show up.
Alright, Reverend. Sleep it off.
You better sleep your way to salvation, my friend.
Oh, what happened?
Just the usual.
Poor bastard.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Mr. Morgan. I'll keep an eye on him.
He was lucky this time. Real lucky.
There's Sean. Looks like he's been doing a bit of drinking himself.
Hey, big man.
Arthur.
How are you doing?
Bloody marvelous.
All right.
Mr. Arthur.
O'Driscoll boy.
Go ahead and turn in this stuff that we've collected. We don't need string of meat. Turn in this pelt, that wolf heart. This pelt. Might as well turn in this crappy wolf pelt. And the carcass.
Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
Alright. Turn in some cash here. Well, not cash, but some of this loot we've been getting. There we go.
Hi, Sean.
Why don't you take the weight off, English?
Alright, sure, if you want to chat. I wouldn't mind having a quick sit.
Leave some drink for the rest of us.
Cheers to you too, English.
Seems to be all there was to that, so let's go ahead and sleep and restore our cores. And I've been going for a while now, so I think I'm probably going to call it here. So thanks anybody who joined in. I don't think there's any way for me to do emotes. Nah. Oh, here we go. I know what to do. Come here, Silver.
Alright, girl.
Thanks to anyone who watches this. I hope you had fun, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!